The name of my great-grandfather was Yirmiyahu, and the name of my great-grandmother was Rachel. They both were born in Turkey. No one knew when and how the family came to Syria. This story is about my grandfather, Chaim Mizrahi. He was born in Syria, in a small city called Haleb. He wasn't born in a hospital. The midwife came to his house and assisted in his birth. When he was 3 years old, his family made Aliyah to Israel, and that is why he only remembers his home here and not there. He told me that all of his brothers slept in one tiny and crowded room, and it was difficult economically to live at that time. They mostly talked Hebrew and also a little bit of Arabic. My grandfather had made an illegal immigration. They had walked through the mountains of Syria, and their instructors were the Bedouins. He also told me that people caught them twice and returned them to Haleb. Only on the third try, my grandfather managed to arrive to Israel, into a place called Bnot Yaakov Bridge. When he was 11 years old, he joined Beitar. With his friends, they used to stick up posters for the Jewish country on the wall. In the end of 1947, before independence was declared in Israel, the British Army always chased after them because it was illegal to stick up posters of the Jewish country. In 1946, the Etzel tried to explode a train full of explosives, so they sent my grandfather and a lot of other kids to warn the innocent people that walked nearby. In 1948, one day the British police saw them, and because of that they ran all the way down Ben Yehuda Street. They ran toward the Technion, and hid behind the metal gate of the Technion. That day there was a storm, and they hid behind that gate until sunrise. In the Independence War, my grandfather used to roll barrels with stones inside them on the stairs of Abu Shukri, because that sounded like gunshots, and in the end, when the barrel broke, it sounded like an explosion, and all of the Arabs of the downtown ran away. My grandfather also used to help the Haganah and the Etzel by transferring weapons from place to place. Because the British police didn't search children, it was easier for them to help, and they contributed greatly. In the 50s, nobody had a lot of money, because Israel was a very young country with a lot of problems. So when my grandfather turned 14, he had to work to help his family earn money. He worked in the olive harvests, because that was the only thing that children used to do at that time. My grandfather married my grandmother in 1949 on the roof of his house. He worked as a carpenter and brought to the world 3 children and 8 grandchildren. Today they live happily ever after.